Welcome back. You got to hear this. There's a new study out that found more than 1 in 4 Americans are still carrying holiday credit card debt from last year. Here in Texas, nearly 30% of cardholders are still paying off last year's holiday bills. We got to get past all of this. Bobbi Rebell, consumer finance expert with cardrates.com, joins us to explain what this means and to also help us out of this huge mountain. Good morning. Thank you for joining us and happy holidays.
Good morning, and thank you for having me, and happy holidays to you and everyone there in Texas.
Thank you. So let's talk about the study first. Why do you think Texas ranked so high? Because these are not good numbers.
Well, Texans are generous, Alona. But I do want to point out Texas did rank high, but they were not the highest. They were in the top 10. We had states like Arkansas, Indiana, they were ranked higher. It's tough. The truth is we want to be generous during the holidays, and then life doesn't get less expensive, right? We have an affordability crisis in this country, and people are struggling to make ends meet. So you don't really get some break after the holidays where you can say, okay, everything got less expensive. Now I can catch up. It just keeps going, right? Life happens.
Right, it does. And, if you look at the past 12 months, yes, it has been difficult on a lot of people's wallets. So as we continue our holiday shopping, let's talk about some solutions, okay? What do you recommend that we do to avoid really stacking new debt on top of old debt? That's what we really don't want to do.
We absolutely don't want to let those ghosts of Christmas past influence this holiday season. So it's really important to go in with your eyes wide open and set a total holiday spending budget. I think it's really important to involve friends and families and have an accountability buddy, not somebody who's going to say, "Oh, you deserve this. Go spend. You'll worry about it later." Someone who's going to say, "You deserve to have a stress-free January and get on top of these bills and really get to chill this winter after the holiday season." Really important to use cash, debit cards whenever possible because we don't want to add to those credit card bills. Also, if you do have a balance and you qualify, you might want to consider transferring to a zero interest credit card because that will actually put a pause on the interest that you are paying and then automate. The more that you can automate those payments, the better because then they're going to happen.
Great. Okay, so you can help us out with finding those lower interest credit cards. If you have a high interest rate, you're trying to find a zero interest or a lower interest, how do we go about finding that?
Well, first of all, you could go to cardrates.com. So that is a wonderful resource. And also, do your homework. Start where you already have a relationship. So if you already have a credit card, you're paying a higher interest rate. Say to them, look, I have this, maybe your credit hopefully is strong. You have a history of paying bills on time, if not in full, at least you're paying the minimum payment. Ask them for a lower card and then research what is the best card you can get that maybe has a zero interest introductory offer. You're probably going to get them in the mail because this is big business for those credit card companies at this time of year. They know who their clients are.
Okay, now, big story that we've been following all day long is that the Fed is meeting today and tomorrow to discuss interest rates, hoping and expecting a rate cut. How could this affect people paying down credit card debt? Will it actually have an impact on them?
So it could be very good news. Now, it won't be something where you're going to wake up on, Thursday morning after the Fed makes the decision potentially to cut rates, and suddenly your credit card company is going to call you up and say, "Hey, we are slashing your rates." That's not going to happen, but there will be a gradual lowering of the pressure on interest rates, and we should see lower rates, and that can really help consumers because not only can you call up your credit card company and ask them for a lower rate, you also can potentially refinance a mortgage if you're looking to buy a first home. You may be able to get a more affordable mortgage, and that goes for loans in any place, even auto loans. This is something that you can hopefully get better rates and get those bills down so you can pay off those credit card balances from Christmas past.
Absolutely. Like you said, we don't want those Christmas past ghosts coming back to haunt us. Bobbi Rebell with cardrates.com. If we do want to go shop around, we appreciate the insight. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.